Let's go! One more. Just like that.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Next time, man. Next time.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. Keep it going. Now we're rolling. Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Get it started, man. Get it started. Cash, baby. Come get it. Yeah, baby.
And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play.
Get out there.
He's checked in. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Drives to the hoop, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Harden, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Aldridge against Iverson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one.
You got too much D for him, MP.
Team second. At the line for Detroit, Iverson.
I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kelly. In it. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Nets passing it around and stolen by Bay. And now the Pistons fast break. Iverson outside. It's deflected. Now Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A different look here.
Pistons basketball. Substitution for your Pistons. Hamidou Diallo. Saban.
Pistons leading by 3.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's in there. Harden's got 5.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Iverson. A rebound by the Nets. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
1:05 left in the first quarter of the game.
All right, fans, that was your
On the wing, Iverson, guarded by Harden.
dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Iverson against Harden. And that one's good, Iverson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden against Iverson. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the middle. Griffin dishes to Harden. A floater. Claxton with the bucket.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court.
With an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Jeremy Grant. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Joseph. And Iverson's subbed in for Cunningham. Then for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. James Harden comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Setting the floor for the Nets. Mills out there with Harden. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at power forward. Down low, Stewart with the steal. Iverson outside. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Harden with a screen-on lead. Mills can't hit. The Pistons leading. AI in the post, guarded by Harden.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Passes it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Harden against Iverson. There's 25 seconds left in the first half.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Aldridge left side. And there's the pass to Claxton. Brown outside. Over Diallo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
With the score, your Pistons 33, the Nets 32. To the lineup for the Nets.
He's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Iverson's checked in for Jackson. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Paul Millsap. Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. It's Mills in for James Harden. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Iverson is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Diallo in at the small forward. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Looking to get back on track here. And Iverson with the nice bucket inside. Iverson's got 13. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Irving. Knocks down the step-back J. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Iverson gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Iverson against Irving. The drive by Iverson. And the layup falls. 17 points in the game. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Mills. Iverson covering. Into the lane. Irving's shot is good.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
On the wing, Iverson. He's covered by Irving. 2 points. That one goes. Iverson's got 19 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Irving missing.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
From deep, Iverson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving from long range. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. What a performance.
With the score, all right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
In for the Pistons. Iverson comes in for Lee. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Patty Mills. So for Brooklyn now, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Irving at the point guard.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Outside for Millsap. And the Nets, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running.
And here in the fourth, work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Harden against Iverson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Iverson against Harden with the drive. Iverson, no luck. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Cunningham. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Harden for 3. Yes, it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The drive by Iverson. A baseline J. A shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the right side. Aldridge, the pass to Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
It's the Nets now. 6-point lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
His 4th personal foul. Team 4.
And so
Pistons foul. Cade Cunningham. His 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Nets, Irving. Kyrie.
He knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden against Iverson. Going inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his 3rd
Oh, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And that one misses. And so
Pistons foul. Kelly Olynyk. His 4th personal foul. Penalty situation.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat. He doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
Here's Iverson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Brooklyn.
That's the end of the game.
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.